Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to a new episode of the TV show. This is our 10th episode. It's hard to believe they've let me do 10 of these.
I can't believe I get to be your 10th special guest.
You do get to be my 10th guest. As always, I am your host, Wyatt Street, and as you can see, we have a new guest, our 10th different guest. Not only have I done 10 of these, but I have gotten 10 different people to agree to come on this show, which I am going to count as another victory. So this week's guest is Jonah Witt. Jonah, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure to have people on.
Of course, it's always great to be on.
Yes. So I will start off with the generic opening. How did you get started in Tigervision?
Well, I don't know, I had Josh, who is my roommate, and he was telling me about it, and I wanted to join, so I came in for one of the meetings when I transferred in, and, the rest is history.
Yeah, and you quickly got yourself involved here on the Rundown now with me, which has been a very fun experience. So how would you describe your experience on the Rundown?
Oh, I've had a blast. It's so much fun learning and just talking baseball. I don't know how else to describe it. I've loved it every second of it.
Yeah, I will say that the Rundown this year is very different than what it was last year. Because last year it was just me and Josh.
Oh, yeah.
And now we've added you, we've added Bradley, we've added the other Josh. It's really grown.
Yes.
And I know the last episode we did, that was just a very fun time.
Yes, that was a long but fun episode.
It was draining, but it was a good time. Yes. And speaking of baseball, you actually played college baseball, right?
I did. I played at Erskine College, a little itty bitty college in the middle of due west South Carolina.
And what position were you?
I was I classify myself as an outfielder because I played left and right, just depending on the day.
Right. And why did you decide to go to Erskine?
It's my only offer out of high school. I broke my back in high school, which kind of limited me to do a lot of things, but they kept their offer up, so I went there. And
then what brought you here?
I was just kind of done with baseball. Really? I don't know how else to. I wasn't on the team. They have a lot of kids there, and you got to fight for the position. Right. And I wasn't. I was 2 years there. I wasn't making it. So I just decided that it was time to do school.
Yeah, you just one of those things where you kind of felt your time was up. Okay. And then you came here, and your major is what again?
I'm an accounting major.
Accounting major.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be working with the big numbers.
Hopefully.
And another thing that you have going for you right now, you've recently gotten engaged.
I have.
I remember seeing that on Instagram a few months ago, and that was a very interesting surprise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me and my fiance now, we've been dating for 4.5 years. Yeah, a little bit more. So time was right, and I popped the question.
Give us the rundown. Give us the story for all the viewers.
The story.
How did you go about this? The location.
The location.
Everyone wants to know.
Everyone wants to know.
Our one studio audience member.
I'm very bad at storytelling, especially this, because I have awful memory. So, honestly, I feel like it was kind of a mad dash. I got the ring before I figured out anything else.
Right.
So that was about a 3-day ordeal. I bought one ring, returned it because it wasn't that good, and then went to another family guy, and he got me a better ring for cheaper. And then, I don't really know how we came up with the location. It was kind of just Pretty Place is kind of one of just those pretty places. Excuse me for saying that, but
it's in the name.
Yeah, it's a nice little. For everybody who doesn't know, it's almost like a church up on the top of a mountain. So, it was gorgeous at sunrise. So.
I know. I know the picture that came out of it was a great picture. That was stunning. So, just once again, just want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
Got every show. I got to get it in there.
Of course.
We're all happy for you and wishing you the best of luck. And Jonah, you and I have something else in common too. Big baseball fans, but aside from that, we're the only tattooed members in Tigervision.
We are.
Yeah.
That's very surprising, honestly.
Yeah. So, what's the story behind your ink?
I mean, it was a kind of a rushed one. I wanted a tattoo, and I'm not saying that it was kind of rushed, but the whole process. I'm glad I got it. It's very meaningful. I love my country, and it's just that's my way of showing it.
Well, come on, let's see it.
Okay, I got.
Nice.
You know, it says because I know the camera can't pick that up. It's made in the USA. I got it right after Independence Day.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe more perfect time. It could have been on Independence Day.
Well, yeah.
I mean, close enough.
That's where I came up with the idea for it.
Oh well, there you go. Close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mine pretty symbolic as well. Not quite like that, but I mean I got the elephant for my grandfather, and then flowers for my grandmother, other side of the family.
See, yours hold more meaning than mine.
Yeah, I got a little more sympathy meanings for them, but more emotional, I guess is the word.
Yes.
But I mean, still though, deep meanings. Hoping we get some more inked members.
Yeah.
It's a very 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 small membership club right now.
Right now, it's a very small club. I'm surprised with what do we have? 20,
like
30
to 40
members?
something members in Tigervision?
I'm surprised nobody else has gotten so.
I mean, for a while there, it was only me.
Yeah.
I will say. So I mean, you came along, and now the club's expanding.
Honestly, you surprised me. You didn't strike me as the guy who'd get a tattoo. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
I wish I had a nickel for every time I've heard that.
Because I was on your Instagram page and I saw it. I was like, what?
Yeah. No. I mean, it's. I can't tell you how many times I've had someone say, "Is that real?" Because the first one I got was the elephant, and I got that over winter break freshman year. So I came back for the second semester with it.
Okay.
And in Johnstone, the communal halls, I had to walk down the hall to go to the shower, and there were a couple times that's how a lot of people saw it who didn't follow me on social media, and there were at least 2 or 3 different occasions where someone was like, "Is that real?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah."
I'm gonna use Sharpie and draw it on myself.
I just randomly drew a really nice looking elephant on my arm with Sharpie, black and orange Sharpie.
I'm low key an artist.
Yeah, I did it with my left hand because I did it. I want to work with my left hand more, so I work. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, you gonna get any more?
Well, that's no longer solely my decision. So.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yes, that is the old adage, and that will be how it's. Oh.
Well, Jonah, what do you say we play a game?
Let's go for it.
This is always the fun part of the show.
Yes.
We always like to play games and have fun on the TV show.
Hopefully.
So, for those of you who remember all the way back to our second episode, I know this is the 10th, so we're digging deep. But back when we had Bradley on, we debuted Real or Fake. We're doing it again. We're bringing the candy back out.
Shout out to Bradley. He got 8 right?
9.
9.
Set a pretty good record. So shout out to my mom once again for the candy. She yelled at me the first time I didn't shout her out. So every time now I will make sure to give her a shout out. Mom came in clutch with a bag of candy.
Thank you,
So
Mrs. Wyatt.
We are. That one's new. we're gonna bring it out again. Another Real or Fake. Just like with Bradley, we're doing Real or Fake sports team names because not only is Jonah a big baseball sports guy, he's a former college athlete.
Yes.
So he's got us all beat there.
Well, it's dependent on what level you say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll give you the credit.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Real or Fake, I will give Jonah. I have a list of 10 sports team names here. I will go one by one with them. Jonah will then have to guess whether that is a real team name or a fake team name.
I'm going to go 70% fake.
Okay.
That's
And for everyone that Jonah guesses correctly, he will receive 1 piece of candy. The record high, as we've already mentioned, was set by Bradley at 9. So you got your work cut out for you there. Don't worry, though. The record low was 5, set by Scout back there. in our last episode, so I'm feeling pretty confident.
Yeah.
That,
I got you, Scout. Don't worry.
I feel good that you can get at least half of these right.
Hopefully. Hopefully I've heard of at least half of these.
Hopefully.
Because from what I was hearing earlier, you were really looking for some.
Oh, yes. And just to preface, there are no major team names, so no professionals, none of the major professional leagues like MLB, NFL, NBA, NHL, even MLS.
Yes.
None of the major.
Any Premier Leagues?
None of those either.
Okay.
No D. Actually, I don't think there's no college teams actually. So
there's going to be G League teams, you know
We're
it.
not even gonna. Oh, I didn't even think about the G League.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, next time. Next time I'm going to G League.
Next time.
But I did go with some. I did go international for a few of these.
Of course.
I went north of the border on a few, south of the border.
Japan.
Yes, Japan
I
actually.
told you. Called it.
So I went international on a few. Kept it in the States for the most part though.
Right.
There's a handful, almost half that are out of the States. So we're gonna see how well you know your sports teams, your obscure, lesser known sports teams.
Not
So
very well.
We're gonna get started. First one up, the Erie Storm. This is a hockey
Erie
team.
Storm. You know, that I'm gonna go with that's real.
I'm sorry, it is fake.
Of course it's fake.
They are actually the Erie Otters.
That makes more sense.
They play.
Right.
They are out of Erie, Pennsylvania. They play in the CHL, in the OHL,
Okay.
because the CHL is broken down into those three divisions.
Hockey is not. I'm not that well versed on hockey, so if you have a lot of those, I'm gonna be very screwed.
I only have two, and the next
Okay.
one is up right now.
All right, sweet.
Okay, so the best you can do now is Ty Bradley.
All right, I'm coming, Bradley.
Watch your back, Bradley.
It's not
All right.
gonna happen.
Next up, the Quad City Mallards.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue. But the last one's fake, so I'm gonna go real.
Smart man, get your piece of candy.
Woo!
The Quad City Mallards are an ECHL, East Coast Hockey League team. They are that's the
Blackberry
second tier
Skittles.
of the minor league hockey system. They are an affiliate of the Vegas Golden Knights.
Oh, that's cool.
By the way, Quad City, that is Moline, Illinois. That's where they play anyway. That's where the team's based
Yeah.
out of. So
I honestly, I didn't
know
never
that
heard
place
of
existed.
Quad City.
Yeah, me
so.
neither. But I found them when I was looking up ECHL teams.
Oh, you found 'em.
And yeah, so there you go. Quad City Mallards. All right, on track to Ty Bradley now. Let's see if you can keep it up. This time we're getting our Japanese team in there
Woo.
right now. The Tokyo Giants.
I feel like that is not real.
Going fake?
I'm going fake.
Get your candy.
Yes.
They are the Giants, but they are not the Tokyo Giants. Though they are in the Tokyo area, they are officially the Yomiuri Giants.
Yomiuri Giants.
The Yomiuri Giants in Nippon Professional Baseball.
This is going just right over my head. Like.
By the way, fun fact, the Giants have the most titles in NPB history. It's like 22 or something like that.
That's a cool fact.
Yeah. I guess you could call them the Yankees of Japan, perhaps, except minus the terrible
Jeter.
fan base and buying all of their titles.
Yeah. I guess.
I guess.
They might be. You don't know.
They might be. I don't know. Maybe I should look more into that. I'll probably look more into that. Let's move on now. Keeping it with baseball, though, moving it back to America.
All right.
The Richmond Flying Squirrels.
That's shoot. Okay, I know that there's a team called the Flying Squirrels. I can't remember if it's Richmond or not. I don't think it is. I'm gonna go fake.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Richmond.
Gosh.
They are the Richmond Flying Squirrels. They are the double A affiliate of the San Francisco Giants.
I thought you were trying to get me with switching the names. It's upsetting.
It's a mind game. It's always a mind game. That wasn't even where I was going with that.
Scout, I'm on pace to tie you.
You can still go for 8. You can set the second
I can
place.
still go
record.
for 8, but
You can go for second place.
I mean 2 for 4. It's not good. Good percentages right now.
I mean, you are on pace for Scout.
Yeah, I got you, Scout.
Let's see if you can pick it up further around here.
Hopefully.
Sticking with minor league baseball, the Augusta Green Jackets.
I know that there's an Augusta team. So I did a little bit of research before this. However, I'm drawing major blanks. Like I said, my memory is bad. I would read one or the other. I'm going to go with, let's go with it's a real team.
It is real.
Yes.
The Augusta Green Jackets, a low A affiliate, also of the San Francisco Giants.
Suck it, Giants.
By the way, that is a great name.
The Green Jackets?
Yes, the Augusta Green Jackets, because that's Augusta's home of the Masters, and the winner gets a green jacket. Thought that was fitting, especially since the Masters were this weekend.
Yes.
Weekend. That's going to date this show, but I don't care. So we're going to move on now, keeping it with baseball, no longer minor league, though.
What?
The Macon Bacon.
The Macon Bacon. What is this? That's not real. That's false.
Oh, it is real.
Oh my gosh, no. The Macon Bacon?
The Macon Bacon. They are part of the Coastal Plain League, which is a summer wooden bat collegiate baseball league.
That's amazing.
They are the Macon Bacon. They're one of the newer teams. They are real, and I love them.
I'm gonna go apply to play. I don't care if I'm no longer playing.
And this is my favorite thing ever. They are the rivals of the Savannah Bananas.
These names are awesome.
I kid you not. You can't make this stuff up.
No.
The Savannah Bananas were around first. Then the Macon Bacon came around a few years ago, and there's this whole rivalry between them because they're both Georgia teams with names and their names are food that rhyme with the place.
It's amazing. I love it.
By the way, the Savannah Bananas, as cool as they are, their uniforms, they have these like
Please say it's pinstripe.
no, they're not, but they're like these yellowish uniforms, these like diluted yellow uniforms, like a banana.
So it's awful.
I'll give them credit. It's clever and it stays true to the name, but it doesn't look good.
I can imagine.
But you know what? I like it because it fits. It fits them.
Very true.
So. For any other team, no. But for the Bananas, yes.
At least it's not like yellow with random black splotches all over it. Like, that would be awful.
That would be bad. They should do that if they ever go on like a really long losing streak. It's like, yeah, we're feeling rotten right now.
Probably don't have the funding to do that.
The first game of the season, they should wear green because they're not quite ripe yet.
That'd be awesome.
That would be great. Savannah, take notes, please, if you're watching. But yeah, the Macon Bacon. I love that name.
Bacon. Didn't even know there was a place called Macon.
Their uniforms are really cool. The numbers on the back, strips of bacon. It's everything you could hope it would be.
That sounds awesome. I'm going to have to go look them up.
Please do. Please do. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Now we're going to move on to football.
Ooh.
The Mexico City Diablos.
That's a true team. I've heard about them. I feel like if this is wrong, then I'm gonna look like a complete idiot. So let's tell me that I'm wrong. And
you are wrong.
There's somebody called the Diablos though.
There may be a reason you've heard of them. Have you played Madden football?
Yes.
That's why. If they are an expansion
franchise. If you switch
franchise,
the expansion, what am I doing?
They are one of the. If you go into franchise mode and relocate a team, they are one of the relocation options. If you go to Mexico City, the Diablos are one of the 3 available names for you.
That's why I've heard of them.
So they are technically fake because they are not a real sports team.
I hate myself.
But you can play as them if you relocate a team in Madden franchise.
I suck.
I'm sorry, Jonah. You still have a chance to beat Scout if you get the next 3 right.
Oh, there's 3 left. I thought I was at best tying her.
Well, you got to go perfect from here on out.
Oh, well, let's go.
All right.
That's not going to happen.
I believe in you. All right, we're bringing it. We're going to soccer now.
Crap.
But we're keeping it in the Palmetto State. The Charleston Battery.
Ooh. So it has a little bit of history with it. I don't know if you're trying to confuse me. I feel like you are. And I'm also going to go not true.
They are real.
I suck.
This is a United Soccer League team, which is the tier below the MLS. Although the MLS doesn't have relegation yet.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if it ever were to happen, they would be eligible to go up to the MLS at some point if they were to ever finish high enough. which is probably going to happen at some point. Don't know when, but
I thought
show
you
us
were
the battery.
trying to throw a little bit of historical confusery with me.
It's just a clever name.
Yeah, I just used the word confusery.
I like it. I like it. Let's make that a thing.
No, please don't. Please just laugh at me, and then we're never going to talk about it again.
All right, well, now you can tie Scout.
I'm already better than I thought I was going to do. I said 2.
Well, you've got 3.
Yeah, so
hey,
I am doing better.
Yeah.
I am awful at this.
You got this. All right, we're gonna bring it back to baseball. The next two are baseball. But this one we're going to Mexico.
All right, yeah. You can see how well I do on Mexican teams.
The Mexican League. Los Tigres de Yucatan, which is the Yucatan Tigers. Yeah.
Oh, I hate this.
You've got a 50-50 shot.
They have, I was going to say, and I've guessed false the past 3 times and got all of them wrong, so I'm going to go false again.
And you got it right.
Yes!
They are actually Los Leones de Yucatan, which is the Lions. They're actually the Yucatan Lions, not the Tigers.
Which still don't make sense. They should be the mountain lions. Because the peninsula has mountains. But we're not going to talk about that. So let's keep going.
Write them a strongly worded letter. Tell them to change their name.
You're wrong.
You're wrong, and you should feel bad.
Yes.
All right, the last one.
Look at this pathetic little pile.
If you get this one right, you will tie Scout.
Come on, Scout. I told you I got you.
If you get this wrong, you will have the sole ownership
That's not a problem
of the record for the lowest.
I'll have a record. That's the only thing that I want.
If that's what you're going for.
Well, obviously, I'm either going to be tied with or have the sole.
That's true. I guess it depends. Do you want to share the glory?
Yeah.
So.
It's okay. Somebody will break it.
Possibly.
Yeah. Though if I go below,
I will say I've gotten progressively better at stumping people with this. So.
I'm just bad at this.
We have to get you on for redemption again at some point next semester.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
All right. Well, this last one up. Still baseball, like I said earlier. Back to America.
America.
The Florida Manatees. This is a minor league team.
I hate this one. Because you know what's popping up is what I'd seen before. So I know there's a team that's from Florida that's called the Florida. But I can't remember if they're the Manatees or not.
And I remember when you said this team's name out loud.
I did? You did. So then it's not. I know it.
You know it?
No, I don't. But I'm going with it. It's not.
You're going to say fake.
I'm going to say fake.
It is fake.
Yes!
They are not the Manatees, although this team used to be the Manatees before they relocated to Florida. Or wherever they are in Florida now.
Why would
which
you
is
change that
Kissimmee.
name?
They are playing in Kissimmee, Florida. But they are known as the Florida Fire Frogs.
Yes! I remember that one.
The Florida Fire Frogs. How could you ever forget that?
That's a great name.
It's a great name. But what's even better, well, not better, but they also had some great names up for consideration because there was a name contest to name this team when they moved to Kissimmee as a high affiliate of the Braves, by the way. Fun fact. The Fire Frogs beat out such names as the Dragonflies, the Mud Kickers, the Sorcerers, the Toucans, and my personal favorite, the Rodeo Clowns.
I don't know. The Mud Kickers are great.
That is a pretty good name. But ultimately, the Fire Frogs won. Look them up. They look amazing. The Florida Fire Frogs. I'm liking the alliteration as well.
Honestly, it's great.
This team has everything going for it.
Except for probably winning. Did you check the record?
I did not check their record.
They're
an affiliate of the Braves, so
yeah,
and not looking good.
Braves minor league system's supposed to be the best. So
depends on how good that stretches down.
That's just the prospects too. Yeah. So their prospects could be.
They could be good. The Fire Frogs could be good. Go Fire Frogs.
Go Fire Frogs.
Yeah. So we hope we've helped you find a new favorite minor league team.
Fire Frogs.
Fire Frogs for sure. 100%.
Or the Richmond Flying Squirrels.
Yeah. And if you needed the Mexican League baseball team, we've helped you find it. Los Leones de Yucatan.
And
a Japanese team, the Yomiuri Giants.
Yep. And I got stumped by the Mexico City Diablos, which shows I play way too much Madden.
But hey, if you needed a Canadian Hockey League team, we got you, the Erie Otters. I mean, we're out here for you, you know.
Yeah.
And candy.
Oh yeah, and candy.
Once again, thanks to Mom for the candy.
Thanks, Miss Wyatt.
Well, Jonah, I had fun.
So did I.
Yeah, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciated it.
Of course.
It's been a great time. Thank you for watching. Unfortunately, we only have one more episode of this left. Semester.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
It's unfortunate. The semester's coming to a close. But it's been a great semester. So thank you for watching and being along with it. We will see you same time, same place next week with one more episode of the semester, a new guest, and one last more fun to be had.
Do we know who it's going to be?
I'm trying to get Taylor.
Ooh, it better be Taylor. Taylor, you better come
If I have to drag him on here myself, I will.
Yes. I mean, you can't come on any other time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I wanted to save him for the finale, you know?
Gotcha. I feel
Send him off with a proper goodbye. So be sure to check out next week's episode, and we'll see you then.